Ah, now it should be working. Okay. Yay, and the sound works as well. But, yeah. Okay, good stuff. Advertise it somewhere. Twitch.tv slash Mr. Fellows. Super Autopets Dojo. Stream in Vaults. Uh-huh. And just play a Q ranked because it's probably gonna take a while. And then I'll put it on my second laptop. My old laptop will function as my second monitor with the chat. So we'll set it up as well. Um, are those messages from today? Oh, that is. It is RevGT giving my first sub ever to Smurf. Hell yeah. Thanks, Rev. Getting me Twitch money by the end of the year. Or actually, it's Rev money, and half of it goes to Jeff Bezos. Ah, we're queuing. And Smurf being the first sub. Great. Now the question is Smurf actually a sub as well in real life? That's for him to know, and for us to wonder about. Almost have the chat pulled up. The turn is played, so I have 24 seconds to just chill and pull my chat up on the other screen. We should pick a name. Discombobulated bamboos. Perfect. Oh yeah, and then my other laptop is out of battery, so we have to connect that as well. We're gonna get things settled, and then the grind will get going. Ooh, we're facing Sheepdog, that's interesting. Man, I'm such a sap no-lifer that I can just tell who I'm facing by the background alone. It's not a good sign, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna turn this back on, because then I don't know who they are sometimes. And that's good for my mental. First round was a draw, so I'm gonna roll for my goose. Yep, there he is. Um, and positioning for throw actually. Still putting things for the stream together, so it's a bit hectic in these few minutes. Getting a sub, getting a start going, my laptop not working. Ah, hello Slim. You could set up stream before pressing live, but my dad is making soup at the moment, so I only have like an hour. And I just wanted to play ranked. I really just wanted to play ranked. Um, before eating soup. Aha, we have baboon, and then flying fish or muskox. Now both have their upsides. Muskox is just better tempo, but I have a lizard here. The problem is with lizard, it functions with both of them. Another problem. Okay, so he's going duck. He's gonna get a lot of health. So maybe I just want attack instead, because Muskox is more health based. Um, and then I take the lizard instead of the goose probably. Because I want the extra cell gold for a turn where I have lettuce, and next turn 2 extra gold. It's not that meaningful. And just like with pig, you want to hold this for a bit later. We front the 5, then the 1, then the 5, then the 3. We make these two know each other very, very well. Okay, and then we unfreeze the apple. Uh, Soup daily, no love, indeed. Indeed. I no, I do wanted to play ranked because yesterday I went on a huge win streak and I'm back on the leaderboard. So I want to see if I can get a bit higher. Um, Yeah, exactly. I didn't play that many pack 6, and the one pack 6 I played was versus some kind of idiot who just let me win. It was really nice. I love playing idiots on pack 6. Actually, that's not true. Only sometimes. Only sometimes. We still want cherries. Tempting stuff. Sell, bye-bye. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, cherries the baboon. It's basically the same as buying a 2-2 pet, but it doesn't steal a baboon buff, which the Stoat would. And it also sets up for um, fish very soon, certain fish. And in the late game, if you still have the baboon around, your wildebeest gets a coconut without any effort. So it's pretty nice. Just cherries baboon, bok choy your buff target, works out pretty nicely a lot of the time. And then we position like this to kill the badger. Did something get changed for golden on the final test? I've not tested that stuff out, but I saw they were making a weird betta fish, and that type of stuff. So that looks interesting, to say the least. Okay, I'm not gonna roll this lattice anymore. I'm just gonna look for, yeah, more lattice. I'm fine taking only 2, like it's still a targeted salad. And it gives me the opportunity to find more lattice, which of course is good. As for the porter, we should probably do something like this. These two can take it out, and then the splash damage may get me into trouble. Yeah, that's not what I want. Because I think if the badger hurts the lizard and then kills the lizard with a feint, there's not enough space for 2 lizard tails to appear. So that's bad. It happened anyways. Okay. Okay, we take level now, because then we can buy Falcon, because we have flying fish and no flea. And then we roll. Positioning. Badger is dealing, let's say it goes to 8, so it would be 4. So, um, hmm. Hmm. This is not nice to position into. Sheepdog is a menace after all. Does know how to play Super Autopets pretty well, I'd say. Pretty well. Maybe I just give up on this, and on this. Yeah, that's the way. It's front flying fish. See, sometimes you just have to build a worse team in arena, but it win shooter rounds in versus. They sold their hippo. Okay. Get me flying fish. Should probably sell this and double up on flying fish. I like flea off curve a lot, because then they don't go ox, they don't go turtle on board. You just take it a bit later, and then they're forced to spend resources later as well. And it doesn't absorb a baboon buff. The question is it worth the opportunity cost? Which is finding falcon, finding flying fish, finding sea lion, and finding cockatoo waffle? And the answer is no, I think not. Or second baboon is also fantastic. It's a shame I'm taking the gold from the lemming on turn 8. I'd rather have it on turn 9. But I think it's justified here. We can just buy more avocados next turn. No problem. Okay. Positioning like this. This is to break a melon. No, we do it like this, because if it's front deer, then we cannot kill the deer with only 3. With 2, we need 3. So this is to break melons and turtles. and to kill deer, and then this is to do its job. Okay, sometimes when you have Baboon, you hold for tier 6s, because tier 6s are worse than tier 5s in Golden Pack, because they require scaling, so they are more powerful, right? Cobra is half a snake's damage, but if you get it to 25 attack, it is a snake's damage, and if you get it to 50, it's double a snake. So it's just half as powerful, but if scaling, you can get it double as powerful. But for that reason, you cannot just buy it like Snake. Nyala, Highland Cow, best comparison. Nyala, 8 trumpets right away. Highland Cow is 4 trumpets right away. If you scale this up to 50 attack, it's 16 trumpets, so it's double an Ayala. You'd rather get an Ayala because you can put cake on it, you get value right now, win the game. This is more long-term value. So that's the situation. I'm considering holding because I have a Baboon, but I think I'm gonna take one of them now. Yeah, let me just buy this, this, and then because I spent so much time explaining, I sort of ran out of time. But you know, you get the vision. You get the vision. We get 1 on 6, yep, and we get Shepherd with Baboon. Now these two can go, and we just build into summons. It's a bit annoying to go summons into summons, especially with Deer and Fly that are definitely gonna show up. But for now, it's the best I have. This is a really good perk, and I'd love to buy it, but because it's on turn 9 and you can get chocolate and you can roll more belugas and stuff, it's really just better to hit the roll button. I would take these if this was level 2, but because it's not yet, I'm gonna greed it out and just hard look for level 2 Shepherd and the beluga. As for the order of things, it's probably something like this. Can this survive? No, it's probably this. The plan being, this breaks melons or deals damage. This kills, then it dies. I don't really want it to die. Maybe we do it like this. I want to steal the deer. Yeah, maybe this helps me get to steal deer. He sold deer. Okay, I steal turtle maybe? Nope, we also don't steal turtle. Shepherd is not strong enough. Oh, it is strong enough. Okay. That's pretty good. There is the first chocolate. Shepherd 1, really fucking weak. Don't really like it that much. Shepherd 2, though, pretty good. This is my cell slot. But the question is, it's a 20% chance of being a Shepherd level. 3 rolls is chocolate, is wolf, is Luga. Is 3 rolls better than a 20% chance of finding a Shepherd? And no, it's only 2 rolls because you get an extra cell gold. But I still think 2 rolls is better. So I'm skipping it, yeah, because you can find this, and then we can sell it immediately. Yep. See, these 2 rolls were definitely worth. It's not hindsight bias, and now I'm freezing this because the turn 9 and 10 are over. And yeah, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Did Luga being a Series 6 make it to the final chains? Nah, it's just Beta Fish chains, and it's gonna be OP. And hello, Slim and Reach. Yeah, it is. Yes. Okay, yes, we steal it. Beautiful. Falcon, best pet in the game. Cannot convince me otherwise. He must have low rolled and not found Snake, which is good for me. That's a good win. We are currently number 16 on the leaderboard. Let's go next. Number 16. Double Groundhog, always take duplicates. Triple Groundhog, I'd rather take an Opossum, because this Groundhog doesn't add anything to the trumpets, and I'm gonna buy Opossum anyway, because it's the best tier 1. And then I have an Anchor. Golden Pack has a lot of feint pets, and all feint pets is quite awkward to play, because a lot of feint pets have effects that happen that need other pets on the board, right? Because for trumpets here, I need in last space, but also let's say you have a betta fish or surgeon fish. You cannot put that in the back. Flea, you cannot put that in the back. Like you want these in the front. So sometimes when you play Golden Pack, you have the problem where you play a lot of faint pets and you put all of them in the front. And somebody has to be in the back. And if you have all faint pets, it's going to be awkward because you basically sacrifice a pet's ability. Opossum here helps me circumvent that issue for a bit. Did we win last round? We did. Okay, so we buy tempo. I rolled there for more Opossum, of course, because duplicates of Opossum is good. I didn't find it, so I end on White Tamarin. It's just turning one trumpet into 3 damage. It's amazing conversion rate. And if you, I never realized this, but look, 6 trumpets and do triple as many damage. And up to 6 trumpets and you do triple the damage. So it's 1 trumpet for 3 damage. It's the same conversion rate as a Nurse Shark. So good pet. Buy this pet if you have the setup for it. If you don't, skip it, of course. Find level. If it's... Yeah, I guess we go Flying Fish Lizard again. The problem is I want to run double Opossum side by side. Because if I stack them and I don't find a level, it's a bit awkward. And I want to hold them for tier 4. You could play Cell Surgeon Fish, big fish here. But again, we're facing Duck, and I think it's not gonna work. Because I froze the apple as well. It's... Surgeon Fish, you don't want a big Surgeon Fish. You want the guy behind Surgeon Fish to be big, if you catch my drift. So it would be a bit awkward to play. I didn't position really in time, but this should be fine. It's not fine. Okay. Horse being an OP pet wins him the round. I'd rather Bok Choy this, but Bok Choy isn't here, and Cherries is. And now we just roll for Opossum, Lizard, and I'm gonna freeze an apple to buy if I don't find any of them. We find one of them, which is perfect. So the board is the way we want it to. And then I think we have to shove this in front. Sadly, the Lizard is gonna deal 1 damage, but then its summon is gonna deal quite a lot more. And we need the 5 attack to deal with the dog and the kangaroo. So sadly, we cannot greed for 2-2 on the dog. Like, we need to kill this pronto. As for calculations, let's do some math. 4 damage, 5, 8, 10. So we can deal 10 damage with this setup. And then we have to hope this kills. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. So maybe we just need to do this. Deal 9 damage. And then you kill the kangaroo. He can front something else, but with 3 health, I think we're pretty safe. Bam. Okay. Yeah. Gwen, to answer your question, is just like I just said. Yeah, I need the attack to kill this, to not give too much Kanga value. Sadly, none of it is working out as I want to, so that's a bit unfortunate. Okay. We isolate, buy the fish, roll by the baboon or the osprey. Okay, let's see. We have this fronted. We have to then second our tier 3 to absorb chili. Where we second that, and then flying fish in the back this time. Yeah, I think with this we can afford to go baboon and then spam lettuce. Fig is really good into what sheep is doing, but I don't freeze figs, but I will buy fig. Because lettuce is just more valuable. The breakpoints are pretty favorable, then they're unfavorable, and then they're unfavorable again. It's not looking great. We buy this, we freeze roll because we want to find lettuce. It's more important. Now that I find two things, usually then it's a bit different. Because I don't like freeze rolling. I'm okay with freeze rolling 1, but freeze rolling 2 is just, it's too much shop clogging. Is that a term? No, it's a term. So, don't like that as much. Could run separate baboon, could run separate flying fish, but I really don't feel like it. So, yeah. Let's throw this on the cuttlefish. Usually you want fake behind fish, so you take out the back pet. But look, their back pet is dying to a fake anyways. So if I do it on the cuttlefish will kill the bad pet with the fake, and then it will nerf an actually significant pet with its ability. Um, and then later, when the back pet is going to be stronger, we buy another fake or tomato to actually kill the back pet. As for, I think we stack baboon first, because higher attack in front is really nice to deal with the shenanigans Sheep is up to. Okay. We get there not by 2 HP. How about selling Groundhog, buy Ostrich Lettuce, and buy Baboon? Or is it too many targets? Osprey. Yeah, I usually don't like it, but with Flying Fish, sometimes with tempo boards, you definitely can dilute your lettuce targets to win rounds. But into a Kangaroo, I was pretty hesitant about going Osprey. And it also dilutes Baboon buff. So that's why I was hesitant, but it's a valid line if you can win the round with it, which I might, like, potentially could have. I just didn't see that as a possibility. I think I'm gonna buy Banana here. It's just a 4/4, but it's gonna be a 6/6. I want to get out of Lizard. Sea Lion good, but again, I think I need more immediate power because I'm down on life. Can we run some shit? I should buy one of these pets. I just buy a falcon. And then roll. Swap these. Should be a thing. But I was too busy doing other things. Not good. Okay. Should be enough tempo this time. Nice. Okay. Stack fish. Now we need tear up, I think. Quite badly. Emu, fantastic. So we can... No, we cannot cycle this, because we need to buy Emu and Falcon. Now you heard me say Emu fantastic, and you might think, what is this man on about? Well, let me show you the power of Emu Falcon. Falcon Emu turns the Emu into a mammoth that only gives health, if you just look at the numbers, and just gives really nice breakpoints. This 15, 15, 11, bam, 4 health. Might swing twice for the whole board. Big fan of Tempo Emu. And then you also play into Cobra. Because I have Baboon, I have Emu. You just sell the Flying Fish, slot in a Cobra, and I have a perfectly nice setup for it. So yeah, it's good, it's cool. I think position-wise, I have to do this. We kill and break Melon with the Baboon in the front. Then the Cuttlefish kills. And then, yeah, he's just too big, so the Emu does absolutely nothing. It wasn't sarcasm, no, I'm actually happy to see an Emu there. Of course, I'm happier if I see something else, but Emu level 2 is quite fake, usually. But with this type of setup, high attack, high base stat pets, it just amplifies your board. Because I'm on 1 life, I'm not doing this. I need to find winning pets, and fast. so I cannot do it. But yeah. Okay, we could have gone for it, but sadly we didn't find any of it. I guess I can hold this to greed and 4 lives. Tear up Falcon now, because it does something. Opens up my shop slot. There is the Cobra. Let's just be honest, I'm dying to Swan Dog here, for sure, but maybe I can survive somehow. Here, look, Emu, breakpoint. Oh, that would have died if the Emu wasn't there. It would have died if the Emu wasn't there. Yeah, the dog is just too big. Um, okay, we lost to Big Dog. I needed more immediate power, and I had the slow scaling setup. Uh, so it's a bit unfortunate. Could have probably played better if I wasn't so hell-bent on explaining weird concepts that nobody cares about. But, you know, shit happens. Again, versus Sheepdog. I'm taking this because these two are good, and again, we need an anchor, because we have all faint pets, and the possum is the perfect guy. And, yeah, Tamarin is just a really good pet. Now, here is the interesting option. We're trying to win this round. I think 2-3 is a good stat line, and 2-2 is a bad stat line, so I'd rather get a 3-3 than a 3-4. So this can value trade into his non-stacked pets, and these also trade into ducks. I think position, I go 2-2-3-2-3. Thank you, Tweesh. Thank you, Tweesh. Yeah, so we win the round because we have a snipe that deals 3 damage. Pretty vulnerable. Again, a massive duck cell from Sheepdog, but we hit Baboon again and Osprey this time. No other faint pets. I'm considering this sea turtle because I'm buying 2 pets. It's gonna give 2 health. It's gonna buff the Osprey. The problem is it's gonna steal Baboon buffs. So I think I'd rather just buy Baboon, Apple, Osprey. But it really does look tempting to buy that sea turtle there. If it wasn't duck and I was afraid of camel, I think I would buy it. Like if it was pigeon and beaver, or pigs and beavers, I think I might consider it more. Or if I'm playing a different pack. But here it's gotta be this combination. As for position, we have to put the biggest guy in front, because if it's a camel, I'm just dead. Yeah. It is just Apple, Gokipon, GG, my pelvis, my hero, my friend. But we have to reason. We have to get a reason for it. You have to justify your actions. Interesting guy. If I roll buy sell, doesn't really like that. It's a good amount of stats. I'm rolling for nothing but food, and I'm not buying this tier 1, so I think I'm picking it up. Get lucky, and it dodges the only guy I don't care about. I'm happy as long as it hits the Osprey, which is a big ult. I would have bought this. I have 2 rolls though, so the chances of me finding a tier 2 perk is... okay, now I only have 1 roll. I can still sell the Pingu though, if I don't find the perk. Yeah. I do the cherries on the Baboon, because then I have space for Fake on Osprey, and you usually want Fake in the front to disrupt their bus or their, I don't know, their jump pads on Unicorn, or summoning platypuses on Star. Fake front is more important in a lot of cases, so that's why I put cherries on the guy in the back. And now I have the opportunity to front my Tamarin as well. Same reason, Tamarin front is just good, because you get good breakpoints, and you kill pets like sheep, like horse, that could do something. Of course, none of them are here, but That's good to keep in mind. Stack this for an apple. Sell this. Stack this. Now, I could greed for one of these two levels as my third lattice target. I could also just immediately buy a flying fish. The problem is that there is a dolphin right there, which makes me more hesitant. Because I need to hit it with baboon and the lattice and then it's safe. So yeah, I think I just greed. We greed. Okay. This is the front. This is second. Yeah, this position, this position. I like this more. Because this deals with front turtle from deer. This snipes, and I need snipes as fast as possible. This also snipes, and snipes fast as possible. But the order is very important, I think. 3 damage snipes can kill pets or weaken pets, and then the weakened pets get killed. And pets that are killed are really good because they don't deal damage. Now, out of context, that sounds pretty dumb, but you know, it sounds simple, but it's true. Pets that are dead don't deal damage. Okay, now this is a third lattice target I can get behind, and I don't care if it dies. The lattice luck has been a bit horrible, but it is what it is. Positioning, we found that out what they have. We do the second positioning. Learning so much here. Thank you, Gokipon, of course. And what you're learning is my playstyle so you can read me and play better. I know exactly that's what you mean. Okay. I'm thinking if I can sell for Dibbo Baboon. I don't even have a target yet, and if I find a tier 4 or 5, I'd have to sell 2 pets, which would be Tamarin and Pengu. And I still hedge for this, and I don't want to sell this without a replacement, so I'm stacking. This is decent, but look, I have 3 half levels, so we can do better than decent. We can do better than decent. Thank you. We did do better than decent. Baboon is gonna have an error message. I could sell my Tamarin and my Pingu for this Nyala right now. It gets the Baboon buff, so get out of Dolphin range in the future. Is it more tempo as well? Probably. Yeah, I don't see these pets being consequential, so I'm gonna do it. Turns out it could have been consequential. Okay. Front cake. This is pretty decent. It's just another Nyala. Because with Nyala with cake, Vikita is 4 trumpets base, but of course the 50% bonus means it is always have an Ayala. So the way I view it is it's just an Ayala for later, if you buy it. Unless you buy it on the Saika board. But especially an Ayala cake just turns this into 8 trumpets, which is, you know, it's a tier 4 that is an Ayala. We take this now, or because the only tier 6 I really like is the Renadon. 4 lives. Baboon 1? No, Baboon 2. But Baboon 2, that's gonna buff a Nyala half of the time. Nurshark good, Luga good, Northern Nyala good, Crane in the back good. It's just too many good pets compared to tier 6s, which only has a couple. Yeah, we have 2 lives, so we just built the chocolate cake spam board here. And hope to win the game. The dog is big enough, perfect. I'm selling Baboon because scaling doesn't matter on the chocolate cake scam board, unless you go into snipes, of course, but we're gonna assume that we're safe for now. And Flea is really important because Nurse Shark, you don't want your 18 damage to go on a melon. I'm caking. Okay, chocolate is an interesting choice here. Usually I like to Nurse Shark because using the 6 trumpets to get another 18 damage, just getting more value out of the same trumpets, and having more consistency. That's the main part. If you have 3 snipes, the chance of it missing decrease a lot. You just hit more than half their board. But because I have the Vegeta, my Nayala stats are amplified as well. I think I'm gonna go Nayala first for that specific reason, and I'm punished. Okay. The order is a bit strange, but I think we can take 1 chili damage. So I'm okay with not putting Nurse Shark second in favor of the Flea going off first. Look, if we have... we still draw, but if we have Shark 3 there, we just are fine. But look, we win this half the time, I think, right? Because we take this out, we take... Yeah, half the time it hits the Shark and we just win. And sadly we didn't. Okay, Shark level first, or Nayala level first. I'm going Shark level for the reasons I just explained, and I would have won last round if I found it, so... Crane as an anchor in the back is alright, but I really do like just more trumpets as well, to trade the Shark specifically. So that's why I'm gonna keep rolling. Stoat Cycle to find more Nayala would be great, but I'm not selling a maybe Nayala for a guaranteed Nayala, if you see what I mean. They sold the Dolphin, so we can go back to Flea Cake, and then I guess we can also start up a second Shark, sell the Vegeta, and just go full Berserker mode. I would like... Hello, Ensu. I would like this Osprey to be further up front, because then it can kill... it can... Okay, we got lucky there. Really good snipes. Nice. That was a good turn for me, but I deserve it because I win last turn if 50-50. I was gonna explain something, and I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I would have liked the Osprey to be further in the front because then it can kill these pets, so Nurse Shark has higher accuracy. If this kills some shitters with Fake and its big stat line, the Nurse Shark's hit will be more meaningful because he's playing Shark board, his big pet is in the back. So if I go big guy front and then Nurse Shark after my big guy, that just helps really nicely against big guy in the back to clean up and have no chance or less chance of missing. But because I have the oops I'll faint pet problem I described 10 minutes ago, I have to put something in the back as an anchor, and the summon is really good on these type of builds, because even if they somehow snipe your back line, your build will still work because the summon makes sure the golden retriever doesn't spawn in front of my shark. Little check. Number 16. How bro become golden genius? You mean the blue-winged octopus is a golden genius? That's what you mean? Because he is one of the smartest, one of the best guys to ever do it. Actual fantastic. Fantastic bat. We love him. Can some top 20 guys show up? I need Elo. Please? Please! Let's go into Discord, matchmaking. Oh, somebody is here. Nice. Here we go. Another game. This time we have Bulldog Silk Moth, and then we roll into Scone Snail or Goose. I've been taking Goose lately over Snail, because I like this positioning more than this positioning with a Snail. Because Snail feeds a lot into herd pets in turns 2 and 3, while Goose helps you against those herd pets. It doesn't really help, but it also... Aha, it's Smurf. Yeah. I'm Tier 4 Lotto angle. Also because I want to spite Timeson, true, and Sky with the Goose buff, yeah. Goose buff has gone, and it's done a lot for me. Like, looking their boards just become full one-attack pets on turn 1, because you open triple Goose. It's quite nice to look at. I like it. Could freeze this for tier 4 Lotto, but I think I just roll twice and forget about him. And then sell him for a tier 2, and then go for these 2 triples, and then 1 tier 2 as well. We are forced to Lotto, because we didn't... No, wait, we find this. So we're not forced to Lotto. Positioning... I think I'm doing something like this. Yeah, it's Horse Cricket. Just too much tempo. Not really gonna contest that. We get really close. Ethiopian Wolf Deer. I don't know, man. Ethiopian Wolf can still miss. But Goose doesn't miss. Goose doesn't miss. So we just rolled into 2 of these. I'm always buying Squid unless I'm playing Unicorn pack. On turn 3, Squid is just really good. Its base time is fantastic. Its ability is perk removal. And it's a reverse garlic. So just fantastic pet all around. Just if you see it on turn 3, usually just take Squid. What if you run Goose, Kelly Grey, so everything is just 1-1? You have that mana perk, right? That was it. Consideration on Apple Freeze on turn 2. It's a bit contested. Some people don't freeze apples because the perks are really strong. Mainly Super Auto Gaming, who is really a tempo pack 4 player. He just likes these more. And it's valid if you use his playstyle. Because these are just, right? Apple is +1/+1, so it's 2 stats in total. And this summons a 2/2 Golden Retriever, it's +4 stats. We're just looking at the numbers, the perks are better. The reason I do freeze Apple, and I learned that from Freeds, is because the Apple breakpoint and the attacks it gives is just really nice long-term value. And I can always find these perks on turn 3 anyways. In that way, I have an apple and a bok choy, or an apple and the cherries, and I find that pretty valuable. I would love to keep these separate, but sadly I have to combine. And now we roll for Squid. Nice. It's a really good setup. It would be nicer if I won as well. But we're not doing that. Yeah, so I'm always freezing Apple into the next turn unless I have a Chipmunk, because Chipmunk doubles the perks that you find. So I really want perks on my Chipmunk. Yeah. Then I've also talked with SP, and SP is... He has a more specific list of pets. I don't remember, but he just said, when I have a possum, I freeze it, and otherwise I don't. I don't remember exactly if he said that, but it seemed like he had specific pets where he freezes Apple, and specific pets where he doesn't. Okay, the tier 4 Lotto has been achieved. Positioning, I think I need to go big guy, scaling. This doesn't fit, so we have to go big falcon. Yeah, so falcon first, cockatoo second, sell the goose by the sea lion. I'm not too happy, but it's okay. I'm not too happy about it, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, possum you always freeze the apple. Chipmunk you never freeze the apple. Unless you have only one chipmunk, right? And no other ones inside, maybe. But yeah. Good with bulldog, magpie, bad with cell and trumpet bats. I don't know, I like it even with trumpet bats. It's just apple is just that good. Oh my god. Perfect turn 6. Nothing more I could have asked for. And I'm gonna freeze these Toad as well, because I can cycle my Bulldog out, and I have 3 tier 4s to look for. The Toad hitting any of these 3 could be huge. Could be massive. As for position, 14 damage in front. Maybe he reaches that? Probably not. So, let's go for it. Yeah, Falcon is the goat. Falcon is fantastic. Great pet. Okay, we cycle these first. Imagine if they're 2 cockatoo, right? Okay, we miss. We cycle again. We miss again. In that case, we sell. We buy this. Hit the Falcon. Nice. Then we roll. We're not buying this lettuce. And I value being tall more than being wide, I think. So I'm not gonna freeze it either. And I'm just gonna look for copies of the pets that I already have. And I don't find them, so we end on a tempo slug in the back of the team. Could have bought a baboon, maybe, as a 2 gold apple. But slug just seals my winning odds, makes him way better. I like this positioning. Is he gonna abuse that somehow? Yeah, he could abuse it if he throws a pair on it with enough health. Oh yeah, Ensu. I have 3 sushis on turn 6. You should switch to golden. It's one of the few key pillars that holds the pack together. As coined by Pat Timeson, the 3 pillars of Golden Pack. Yeah, 23, 26, pretty big. It's a shame my Falcon is exactly breakpointing you and I win the round. That's really lucky. Falcon Fake on it, it's pretty good. Just gets me a free summon usually, but here it doesn't, which makes me more hesitant. Yeah, so that's why I'm gonna roll. I'm selling Slug to get another isolation. Okay. I'm buying this separate because then I have another pet on the board and we roll and we find another Falcon. But yeah, I did high roll lettuce Ansu, and lettuce is basically a sushi with a stricter requirement. It only affects pets from the current tier or higher, which means in the early game you just play for 2 tier 3s and 1 tier 4, or 2 tier 4s and 1 tier 3, and you just spam this guy on turn 5 and 6. That's the ideal game plan. Yeah, preemptive fake is good, but I would give up. It doesn't do anything right now, and I can find pets that would do something right now. Yeah, it's better sushi because it's targeted, for sure. Okay, we lose this round. We don't have enough stats. Okay, I'm gonna go stack, cycle, or just double up. Interesting choice. I think I'm doubling up because I'm looking for 3 tier 4s. Usually Stoat cycles are more efficient than rolling from tier 4 and upwards. It's just better to cycle Stoats. But because I have 3 tier 4s that I really want, and the tier 5s are good, but I really want these tier 4s, and this can only give me tier 5s, I'm gonna roll instead for chocolate and the tier 4. Look, we have massive scaling, so we just go into Cobra now. And I think I need both health and attack. Which is why I'm gonna do a sea lion sandwich. And Ink, look, Squid putting in the work. That's a tier 2. Just winning me around right there. This is why I always pick up Squid. Ah, oh, perfect. Stack by level. This could be good tempo, but look, I can find waffle, I can find chocolate for my back two guys. So I value the roll button a bit more for now. And I have 2 lives, so that's why I'm greeting this. As for positioning, I think we're gonna swap now. We want attack buff. And I want my Cobra behind the most healthy guy, and because the skunk is here, I think my Cockatoo is the most healthy guy, but we can just cheat a bit. Nope, it's not. Okay, in that case I put it behind the Falcon, because the Falcon can also summon and give me another Cobra trigger. Okay, there is his own snake, which we nerf. Again, Squid putting in the work. And now we get the cricket snake synergy. Okay, we 50-50 to win the round there, or draw the round. It's a bit annoying to lose, but it happens. Okay, we want this quite badly. Okay, we use this in front to break the melon and to nerf the snake. We use this in the back to survive the snake. And we use this to kill the cricket. And then we have to buy this. And then I think we lose here, because he has level 2 cat. Level 2 snake incoming. He just looks a bit too powerful. Yeah. And so, you don't even know what the pets do? A skunk that doesn't... Yeah. We also have a dragon that just cycles. But you don't have to buy a dragon, you just have to use a cycle slot. It's called Blue Ringed Octopus, and it's the god. Okay, we draw because the better snipes this time. You could also buy Unicorn instead. It also has cool guys. But yeah, we have Blue Ringed Octopus. It's a dragon, but you can buy food and you can cycle him without 2 pets. You only need 1 pet. It's pretty cool. Bam. Okay, level. Good stuff. I think I need to keep the sea lion to survive Tiger Snake. But I really... If I find a slug, maybe I can sell it. How did the breakpoints work out last time for the cricket here? Not too great, not too bad. Rolling. Grizzly bear is good pet. Okay, this is good. Yeah. I would love to buy this right now, but I think I need to greet the sea lion scaling. Do I sell this to buy it on Cobra? I'm gonna do it. I feel like I have to. Ooh, and he kills my skunk. Yeah, snake. Smurf, what the fuck is this board, man? Holy. Like, I played pretty well, but, this board. Yeah, it's a tough game to win, but look at this, man. Massive cricket, level 2 cat, level 2 bunny, with snake 3. And I don't have a tiger, so I just have, like, my Cobra starts to have the power, I have to scale it up, and it's still weaker than a snake. I don't have a tiger, and the shit I do have, I didn't have, because the Cobra, I have better Cobra support than this, and maybe but then I feed his snake as well. I really need more Pita breads and potatoes, maybe. Can I... Did I buy weird shit? Because let's start from this turn. Yeah, we buy the cobra, we buy the thing, we roll. Um, we greed. Okay, maybe this greed is a bit too much because I see cat 1.5. Yeah, okay, so we buy it next time. Look at opponent's board. Realize there's cat 1.5 and you need instant power to win this turn. I'm not gonna greed for Sea Lion 2, it's just worse than cat. Level 2. And then this turn... Um, Emu freeze. No, it's just gonna die. Yeah, this turn was played well. And not much to improve. Oh, go back. Don't go that fast. Stop. Go slowly. Yeah, we make him Cobra stronger. Yep. Yeah, no, I don't see anything better. He just had 10 chocolates, no food. I mean, chocolate is a good food, so even though you play a food build, really oppressive. Thank God Snake is only getting nerfed to 5 triggers. Yeah, man. Look. The sway of the turtle pack players is just too powerful. Um, look, my my repeatable tier 6 scaler has 3 triggers. 3 triggers. It used to be infinite. And then they nerfed this to 3. And Dragon, they were also gonna nerf to 4. Come on, man. And it's kept it to 5 because of the turtle pack players begging and crying. Um, I don't like going for 3 levels unless I'm lottoing. So I'm either skipping it or I'm going for a lotto. Oh, and a customs nerf. Yeah, but we have more of those custom nerfs, man. Like, Flycatcher was also nerfed for customs. Which is bullshit because the fucking guy sucks. As Gracie would say, whole shit. To garbage. Yeah, I'm not gonna lotto and I get rewarded. Position. I don't know. Just fiddle around. Iguana is also horrible pet. You just ignore him and you don't care. Okay. Uh-huh. Um, did I have this set up twice in a row now? Because of the gold, I have to let the opossum decide. And opossum decides for this. Then we unfreeze. Back you. Want my gifted sub back? I mean, Ref, come on. You know that these pet like I've. Are you in like I don't know if you're in the Golden Discord, but I've written an essay in the Super Autopets main court of why Flycatcher sucks and why they need to change it. Because I've tested this pet out. I haven't forced Flycatcher, but I've like played 20 games and every opportunity where it's okay to play on curve or before curve, I've tried Flycatcher. And people just they buy Fly, they buy Wildeer, they buy massive summons, and it doesn't matter. They still win. The pet that's supposed to catch flies, that that's supposed to counter summons, they ignore it and they won the round they bought a fly. Like it's insane. These were horrible players, like 1400 rated, and they won because I bought Flycatcher. It's absolute dog shit. Hmm. really buy pineapple? Well, you see, I don't have Dumbo Octopus in my pack, so I cannot do it. Buy Weasel, spam lettuce, look for something better. We can look for tier 4. Feels a bit of a waste of money though, but if I find it soon, it will be pretty good. Is the hedge worth? It's fine, because I have extra money from Lemming. I'm gonna try. Ooh, two muskox though. The gold works out horribly. Unless we sell, we buy, we lettuce, and then we sell this for 1 attack on the muskox. And then we stack fish because baboon exists. I've tried flycatcher with snipes. I've tried big flycatcher. I've tried flycatcher with let's look at the pack. With my own summons, I've tried the counter summons. Tried bear flycatcher. None of it works. It all doesn't work. I should have. Yeah, okay. Lettuce. Lettuce, thank you. Oh, and it misses the baboon as well. Beautiful. I should position better, is a thing. Biggest guy in front theory. And I should. Blowfish being a bitch. No, the bulldog was bad. I don't know what I was doing there. You're completely correct about this one. Man, Emu Muskox is sitting right there in my shop, but I think I'm supposed to buy either of these. This makes me go Nayala, and because he has herd pets, I'd rather go for chocolate cake than for wolf. So yeah, it's gonna be buy, sell. I'd love to keep it for the waffle, but look, I'm on 2 lives, and I need the buffs to not go to waste. We put the 6-7 behind the 12-12 to break melons. Okay, we win this round. Cake. Always buy avocados on turn 8. Really good to 3s, because look, I'm not looking for any tier 4s, I'm only looking for baboon, and I can cycle it next turn for Nayala. 3s? Okay. Now, chocolate is just better. But if this hits yeah, I would only be playing for if this is a belugas or a shark. I want this. And that's only 2 times out of 10. I'd rather have chocolate. Okay. I buy 6-7. Ah, should have frozen the guy. Always chocolate beluga. Always chocolate beluga. Rain, gotta say, really good pet when you're going into blowfish. Always chocolate beluga. Open prey, yeah, okay, it's not something quite useful, but it's what it is. This is really good though. Wildebeest Luga after the Wildebeest trumpet buff to only use 2 trumpets is really good. Yeah. Yeah, this is the pet that the whole pack revolves around. a lot of the time. You can play without Beluga. I've tried it before. I've gotten like I did a ranked session where I started at 1600 and I said I buy no Beluga just to see how it goes if it is removed from the pack, and I still got to 1700. Like it was a bit harder, and Danger Pack was impossible to play. So was Unicorn, but um, into Turtle Pack and stuff, it's okay. We got like that for the Flycatcher tier 4 friend Veins pull back most back to the front. Hmm, that sounds pretty good. But what if it is? Yeah. Um. Thank you, Lep. Very kind of you. Yeah, look, it's just a 24 attack that's guaranteed to attack 3 times. It's a good bet. Sell this. Buy this. Roll. Roll. Yes. I want a shark, but I don't want a shark raw. Because level 1 shark is kinda shit. Shit bet. Hmm. 15. Just get this to 7. Doesn't really help much. Maybe helps in the future. Yeah, let's do it on the Pteranodon. That's the most important bet. Uh, yeah, we win. Good board. Yeah, Beluga definitely centralizing in the pack, and it's really fucking strong. But because of the tier 6s being so weak, it's sort of needed. Um, it's a bit strange pack design, but whenever I argue with Turtle Pack players, and they say, "Oh, you're worried. This guy is so too strong," and then I say, "Okay, look at your mammoth, look at your tiger, look at your snake," and then their argument is, "Well, they're strong, but it's needed." Uh, Come on, like if that's your argument, it's strong, but it's needed. Like that your mammoth mushroom gives your whole board an impossible amount of stats. Then I can say it's needed for me as well, right? It's not really a fair argument. Let's go for a nice little Apple Magpie game. Predict you're playing Danger Pack and call it a day. Oh, we're playing Unicorn. Is this Pranker? Pranker, is this you? Okay. Then I'm safe. Hopefully. Yeah. Just editing Pack 6 content and then trying to explain. Yeah, so this. Come on, double squid and that's Unicorn Pack? Okay, so I could take it and then sell it before they get Unicorn. I'm just gonna go for the more sensible stuff though. I can maybe get there with better positioning. Okay, bok choy. Thank you. This melon breaker. And then something like this. Lol, rip ref, surely 252 is still good, or maybe not. No Squid Game, anti-Korean sentiment, classic fellas. Hey man, if all you have, if the first thing you think of with Squid is Korea, then I don't know. I think somebody who is anti-Korean might be more Ref GT instead of me, because their culture is quite rich. It's more than the only popular Netflix show that you might know. Again, I love this bat, but into Unicorn Pack you just cannot go ailments, so this choice is already decided. And then Sea Lion is basically a requirement, because you need to get all your pets to 7 HP, and then to, what, 13? I've been to Korea. Oh yeah, it's the same thing as, I have a lot of black friends. Yeah, but I see a similar situation going on here. OP Guinea. You know what? I'm a fan. Into this pack, and there's 2 of them, and I have a bok choy. Smurf, I like the plan. We're gonna make it happen. Cycle Stoat? No. Nope. We don't cycle Stoat, because we can save the gold, and then we can buy lettuce instead. That's better. And I mispositioned. This African penguin should be 1-up to break the thing. Never mind. I'm fine. You don't cycle Stoats on tier 3 unless you have 3 pets you're looking for. Maybe 2, because then you gamble on a 2 gold pet, which is still valuable. But because it's the turn where you can use lettuce the most effectively, and because there's not that many pets in the game, rolling is just better. Unless, again, if you have 3 pets, 3 tier 3s, it's good. Okay, that's good for later. I can only buy lettuce on the Osprey now, and I can always buy this Pengu, so that's why I'm keeping it for later. Unfortunately, we didn't find that many lettuce, but that is what it is. Keeping this fronted, they are not really gonna punish that, I think. There's not that many pets in the game at this stage. I should specify, Anzu. At that stage in the game, there's 30 pets, and because rolling grabs from this pool of available pets on turn 5, which is only 30 pets, it's better to just roll. But because now it grabs from a pool of 40 pets, Stoat Cycle is better if you want a tier 4. Okay. Catan, you know what I'm gonna do. Sadly, I think I have to sell this fucker, which is annoying. Because he's pretty big. It's gonna be buy. Never mind, change of plans. I was gonna buy the macaque for Catan, but it's gonna be wolf sexpert now. It's a bit annoying that I still want health. It's really awkward to run this, holy shit. Yeah, this is really awkward to run. Because I need the hell. Like, I actually... This needs to be at 7 HP because of the evil book. So I have to sacrifice. Hey, Lord Banana. Is that... I never know. No, Suspicious Banana. So this is Nemo, right? Gotta be Nemo. Because Oo is Suspicious, and then Lord Banana is... Okay, I need one more round, and then I'm safe from Evil Book or Crisp once, but not both. And then... we halve the foul. Does that help me? Because look, this is 10, 14, 15, 16. Doesn't help me. It's an extra trumpet then. Let's see, there's 60 per pack. There is 6 packs, so that's... If you only look at the base packs, it will be 6 times 60. Yeah. Minotaur being the goat. Minotaur also being the goat, but we're still fine. Okay. Let's go to another guy that wants to be in the back of the team, shall we? Okay, and hopefully we win the game this round. We cannot be scammed by Box. We cannot be scammed by Crisp. We can get scammed by both. I meant Book. Box is scary, but it's not the end of the world, because we still have Wolf to give our Sackbird extra triggers and the Saiga. These are in the wrong order. I should have put that banana in a more thoughtful place. Level 2 Rhino, level 2 Tiger, turn 9 is illegal, kill pack 1, yep. Oh. I mean, Snake, level 3 from Smurf on turn 12 was illegal as well. Nice, okay, now we just need to win this round. Level 3 Wildebeest turn 9. Yeah, but my pack has a thing that gives free XP. It's more reasonable because of the things. It's unreasonable in the meta of the game that this gives free XP. I can see that, but my like it's an OP thing, but my pack has a thing. Your pack doesn't have a thing. That's the difference. Okay. Yeah, we take this and then we just eat whatever shows up, and then we freeze this to eat next time. Ah, there's the box. He's silly, his own guy. Nice. Yeah, the silly was pretty funny. Good stuff. Okay, bye, freeze and turn. Good start. No thinking required. Aha, it's another golden pack player. Good snipe. Okay, I think we just combine and then buy both. It's a round that doesn't matter. Look, because I'm in a tier 4 Lotto setup, Apple is also not something I want to freeze. If we're going back to why Apple on turn 2 or when not to. Because I need... Okay, I'm forced to Lotto, right? Because I got all of the... I got no levels and I got 3 different pets. And I have Magpie. And because I'm lottoing, I really want tempo to survive. And I have no buff targets really to put the apples on. So here is again a situation where I'd rather find something like the cherries. And I'm just gonna put them on the either the Magpie or the what was that? I think Magpie stays until turn 9 and this stays until turn 7. We keep these because these are 3 damage each and we have enough trumpets anyways. We front Snipes to disrupt his flying fish potential. Flee, maybe, yeah, maybe Osprey or some lizard denial. I don't know. Snipes first, good. Okay. Surgeon Fish with cherries is pretty powerful. I don't think we're gonna break through. Yeah, we're only looking for a groundhog, and if we're not finding it, that would be a bit tragic. Could consider the bok choy, but it feels bad. If you win the round by bok choying the Tamarin, you should do it. But Surgeon Fish, I think, is too powerful, and I don't see myself winning the round because I bok choy the Tamarin. Look, Snipe's front is just also good because I'm hopefully can kill the pets before the Surgeon Fish activates. Like that, this 5-7 wouldn't exist if it was a hit. Okay, sadly we lost because of the Lotto shenanigans. Um, I'm usually a big fan of fish, but I don't really have the support for it. So I think I'm going Ox, Slug, and I could buy you for the trumpets. I could Cockatoo as well. I think I just like going Cockatoo. And then I'm gonna sell out of the level or sell out of the 6 damage. Selling out of 6 damage because I think I have enough tempo. Don't need it, and I'd rather hedge for level. We can just stack this, it's an apple. Yeah, Cuddle's high attack is still pretty good, but I don't want to run a solo Cuddle board. I just want this Ox with Slug. It's really good. And Big Slug has many uses in the late game. Or Cobra Shepherd. Or as an anchor on Chocolate Cake Spam in the back. This is pretty good. Fake in the mirror, because it makes him work for these breakpoints. Needs to put some time into that. Just gonna carry over all the money I have. Bye bye PDF. Bam. Okay. Both are interesting. Crane really works nicely with the Ox, because it's gonna have much of health. But so does Sackbird, it works with Slug and Ox as well. It's kinda tough to pick. Let's see if the Stoat can help me decide. It seems we're going really big on scaling. And this is gonna hit the tier 5. Big Saxbird is a bit strange, but so is Big Crane. But I think I'd rather have a big crane than a secretary bird. If I'm thinking long term. Because the sec bird is always in the back and the crane can be second. And then I have more positioning variety. Um, okay. Okay, level. Ooh. Fire Ant is pretty good. It's less good in the mirror, but I have a Cockatoo. Cockatua. Okay, made him spend 6 gold or 3 gold, whatever. Same thing. Um, Sackbird OP in the mirror. It is. It is pretty strong. But Cuttlefish, I guess Cuttlefish is pretty hard to fit on their team. But into PDF, this is also really strong. I forgot to mention that as well, because I forgot that PDF was there, and I retroactively decided to think it was good because of that, but must have been instinct. Right. Put this in the back of the team now. Just go big Fire Ant. Nice. I think level defense is really important at the moment. They have PDF without ailments, so I could potato to counter that. But I'm gonna just be greedy and look for other stuff and don't care. This perk is just really strong. It's 10 extra health on my high attack guy, and it's 5 extra attack, which I don't really care about. And this is why we kept the Cockatoo, just Cockatoo, Hyrule, and Bro. Like, they're really good to cycle, but if you keep them around and you get lucky, the rewards are insane. So you should just always consider, can I afford to? I have enough play experience where I usually know whether I can or cannot afford to hold them. I don't know, if you're up in lives and your board space isn't filled up, just rate these pretty highly, because look, this it's lucky, but the luck it's so rewarding if you get it. A tier 4 cow, exactly, and we have waffle, which makes it even better. Yeah, we are losing these rounds, probably potato at some point. Okay, I guess this is the guy I'm forced to go into. I need somebody who benefits from attack, and it happens to be the first one to show up. Positioning is a bit awkward. I'd rather position like this. I feel like I want this to die as fast as possible to feed this, to feed my team. I'm freezing potato now because this PDF level 2 is becoming annoying. And I want to do something about it. Yeah, I'd rather buff the Fant, but I think I need to do this to survive. I don't lose this. Look, I got enough stats here to survive. It's not a problem. Never mind, it is a problem. Okay, this is kind of a bailout. Looks pretty decent. Um, get another one of the things going. We have 2 attack buffs we can take, and then we can snipe his team out because his team is back heavy. Going all in on the back, as they would say. We have Potato now. We have Crane on a different pet than the Manatee. So this increases my survival odds a big amount, I think. No, look, this is 9. And this is 8. Should be fine. Okay, that's quite close. what do you need to win that fight? Probably not greed potatoes. Because like I said, PDF in the mirror, if you don't have ailments, is pretty bad. Um, if your opponent is an idiot and doesn't buy potatoes, like I just did here, you do lose. But I thought I could win without the potatoes. Turns out I couldn't. You should just buy them. Here, look, this potato, don't skip it. I mean, it's only level 1, right? At this point, I'm thinking they're not building heavy into the PDF. It's reasonable to assume they build some other type of board. Um, but then they find the level 2 here already. Must have used some avocados to find the or had it frozen. So high attack in the mirror is not the greatest. Yeah. Um, it can generate enough stats, and then with pita bread and potato, I win this though. It's definitely not bad. Or if I don't hit the Warthog, but I hit Cobra, I can deal some good damage as well. It's just, it's a good line in the wrong situation, I think, unfortunately. Okay, awesome. Roll. Bye. Bye. The fake dust bunnies. Yeah, yeah. I think I played it like I was playing against Turtle Pack, which I clearly wasn't. Is this Kotos? No, Kotos has a raccoon with sewer. I think he wouldn't be playing Danger Pack. Yes. I think I'm gonna just buy 2 things here, and that's gonna be 2 pets to try and not die. Oh, it's Ash? Oh god, no. Hello, Horizon. Okay. Just build a good board and try not to die. That's the only thing you can do against this pack, sadly. Okay, I mispositioned, but even if I position better, Fan Muscle and is so toxic into as Golden Pack, it's so hard to defeat. This is one thing that can help. Let's get him on the team. Usually, I think I want to win fast, but I think the Herc Beetle is just too good to pass up. Okay. Interesting spot. No. Flycatcher skip, holy throw. Yeah, they have not buffed Flycatcher to trigger on transformations and jumps yet, so unfortunately I have to skip it. No, because Luke 3 does 3 damage if you hit it, and Flycatcher does 3 damage whenever you kill their biggest pet in front, which is never gonna happen, so... Draw. It's okay. I'm happy I'm not dying, but it sucks. Just gonna buy this to win the round, hopefully. And then roll for copies, which I'm not finding. Could buy this to try and win the round as well. Sure, I'm fucking up my game, but I'm hopefully gonna get some value. I really want to win this round. Because if you give Danger Pack too many lives, we all know the big scary guy is coming. Uh, we don't want that. We don't want that. Okay, we draw. You know the big scary guy on Danger Pack if they have too many lives. Double trumpets for both players until the first golden retriever is summoned. You know what? Perfect plan. Okay, double ox. I guess I'm gonna take it. So you. Flycatcher is back. Really wants to be on the team. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Okay, I think front, second, last. Something like this. And then we trigger the... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it doesn't trigger the thing first. Okay, in that case we go back to this positioning. This Ox level is kind of huge. Maybe keeps me in the game. Oh, come on. Horrible breakpoint. Fucking hell. If we hit the... We have 1 more HP and then it doesn't nerf, it's... Okay, we just get that attack going then. Okay. Yeah. Abuse the strong stuff in my pack. Thank you for hitting. Oh my god, I need this luck. Because Danger Pack is dumb. Positioning has to be like this, because I guess I can do this as well. Yeah, maybe this prevents the issue from last time. And my Sea Urchin can actually hit a significant guy. Thank you, Muskox, for being the goat, and I'm not beating the allegations. Yeah, Catan, we know. We know. I know what you're like. And it's fine. I accept you for who you are. A dirty macaque abuser. Rogue? I think I can. I think I can. I've played some Danger. Against Pack 4, against SP, and I lost all my matches, which is good, because that means that the pack that I like and the pack that I hate, you know, even though I was playing and I lost to the Golden Pack. And he just ran Poison Dart Frog, but he manipulated the attacks in a way where jumps couldn't hurt it, so it's still good tempo. I was always scared to take this, but I've regained my confidence. Okay. It's a bit of a shame he gets popped into the back of the team, but shit happens. We just get a second slug. Issue with... maybe they sell the cockapoo, so just position like this, just in case. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jezzer, but I hadn't played Danger in a while, and I just had to try make some more people angry so that they beg for more nerfs, and I had to vent my own anger from losing to it by abusing the pack. But the good thing is that I lost a lot of matches against specifically SP, and I gained some more insights into what the pack's limits are and what you can do with pack 4. And one of the few things that is actually pretty important is I um, I positioned less into jumps because I thought it doesn't matter, but it still does matter. Yeah, look, PDF is just putting in work, which is also what I learned from playing Danger into Golden on the opposite side. Okay. This is good, because then if they buy more things. Exactly, exactly. And we buy this. Okay. I'm gonna freeze roll it and then bring it on next turn. Because it's more tempo with the pets on my board. We freeze this Toad, because I think this is instinct, though this is not mathematically, like all the other Toad knowledge I shared is mathematically true. But this is because I have one pet frozen. I think I'm freezing this to cycle it when I cycle out my frog or my ox for this. But like I just said, this is not mathematically backed. Frog is winning pretty big. So I'm selling ox. Snipes are good, but I don't have the support. I could find an Ayala. Wait, 4 lives? I'm doing this. And then we Flycatcher in the back. Come on, anything is better. I misclicked. I meant to use this instead. I meant to use the chocolate. But maybe this is better. Because this way you keep flexibility. This way I keep flexibility to chocolate something else. Slug being the goat. Yeah, see, now we just find this raw. Highland cow setup would be so funny. We eat this. 4 lives. I think I should just kill them. Yeah, we should have chocolated this bear before. I don't know why I'm holding. Holding is bad. Sackbird in the back, because they gonna jump it with a Sumatran tiger, and then I get value. We cycle Stoat for bear. 6, 14 is 7, so they push bear to the back, removing its perk. Yo, Sackbird putting in the work. It got jumped by a leopard, right? Snow leopard, not by the tiger that I predicted. Oh no, actually I predicted this. I'm the goat. See, this is why you need to play the enemy pack sometimes, so you know what they want to do. Number 16. Imagine if they made Chocolate Cake start a battle. Yep. Yep, you can just get insta level 2s of things with double the base stats. Would be so cool. Be epic. Danger pack again. Skywave, I assume, from the background. Doesn't really, like... I'm hiding my opponents. For Lotto? Or sell this and just take the 3 next turn. I'm gonna take the 3 and try and win the rounds. The tier 3. I'm never winning this round. This is usually your background combination. Oh, Sky? Oh, it's still Ash. Okay. He's just playing with random backgrounds. Uh-huh. Okay. Good start. We have this, this, and this. As for order of operations, yeah, I like this. Mm-hmm. Okay. I really, the upside of Stoat level is massive, so I'm happy rolling for it. Cherries is pretty big as well. Bok choice, great too. Yeah, just roll. Okay, we don't find that, so we do this instead. And then no, I like this. Because I think I need looking at their board. I need these. There with okay ordering of my thoughts. Meerkats, you have two positioning. You have this where they sandwich, and you have big guy in the middle, and then two smaller guys on the edges, or you make them buff each other where they're moderately sized. And I think moderately sized pets is perfectly what I need into their board. Oh, that's a big Amami rabbit, and not what you'd like to see. Okay, I think I'm I really want to greet this, but I don't. I think I cannot afford. I think I have to sell now because I'm on 3 lives. Okay, we hit baboon. We roll. Flying fish. Um, no. Full spray. I think I'm settling for this ox because I need it for target, and it's the best one I found. And we make these bigger. Oh wow! Now he even has a bloody perk on it. Man, dangerous bullshit. I'm happy we draw, but I think we've already lost the game because of the lives. Um, Tier 5 Lotto. We do Tier 5 Lotto. Try and get back into the game that way. Yeah, it sucks. They hit this perk as well. The Mommy Rabbit is quite oppressive. Selling for Baboon. Who do you sell? Meerkat? Magpie? Um, I guess you could. You need to freeze roll once. Yeah. We just have to pray. Man, this is such a good combination, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid taking the combination. Emu Ox is pretty cool. Uh, they're really attack based, so I'd prefer Wolf over Nayala because of all the attack and jumping shit. Um, Yeah, so it's gonna be sell, sell, buy, buy. Um, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's uneven. So we can move it up one space. Okay, we're taking a life now. They're running a 4 squad. It's not looking great. It's looking pretty grim, actually. Sell the baboon. For Nyala. Am I crazy and just skipping this Nyala? Probably. But I feel like it. Get more health. Because he really doesn't, like, we don't want him. We really, yeah, he doesn't want to die. Yep. Could have been holding the level there. I'm tiring out for sure, so we need to probably make this the last game. Losing another round. 5 lives on 9. Fucking hell. Okay. I think we need this fucker. We need this fucker. Um, okay. I'm stacking and then hoping for an insane blue ringed octopus high roll to keep up with blue whale. And if that's what I'm hoping for, then I'm unfreezing the durian. Okay, blue ring Tyrell, maybe. Um, Lowest attack. So caking doesn't matter. Unfortunately. Roll and find a raw chocolate. Also not happening. Buy a fig. Doesn't really do much either. Because this is 5, it's not 4. Fig, freeze, waffle. We find bro 2 if we somehow survive. No, I'm losing. Anyways, Pelvis. I need to play for extremely weird shit. Um I like this. Sackbird's good pet, but bye. Bye. Okay, what's in here? And okay, we have to keep it that way. You should have kept these separate, it's a mistake. You should never go for this level. It's really dumb. It's good for me though. We buy Pelvis's favorite pet. Look at this. I need 4 lives. I need the high roll to keep up. Yeah, I'm dying here anyway, so it doesn't matter. Bird doesn't make a difference. I think. Deutscher Schäferhund. Okay. As you can tell, my energy is depleted. So I'm gonna look for somebody to raid. Where did we end up? Because we lost to some dangerous shit in the end. We ended up exactly where I started. Number 19. Okay. Raid button. Ash is live, but he just beat me with Danger Blank, so I don't want to raid him. Kinu. Wait, Ash just raided me after beating me with Danger Pack. I'm also gonna raid somebody. Hello, Salad. Do we go for Vedris or Kinu? Um, I don't know this Vedris person. It's a variety streamer. Maybe we can get them into the. We could get them into the dojo, or we could just be safe and then Kinu lobbies. Let's just go for Kinu. Okay, raid started. Everybody, thank you for being here. I had fun in ranked until Danger Pack showed up, as usual. So that is just how it goes. Yeah. Bye bye.